What do you think is going to happen in this match? Paul East against Martis.
Yeah, I think Paul East have a very experienced side and would definitely look to put pressure early on Martis. Martis scored a mammoth 190 yesterday, so I think their batsmen will be in good nick. So it's going to be a tough tussle, but I think Paul East with a bit of home ground will look to take the W.
No, most definitely. And I was at the pitch earlier this morning, and the groundsman did an exceptional job, even though we had a little bit of a shower earlier. Very dry, very hard, and as you can see, very green as well, so we can expect some early wickets to fall. Definitely looks like a bowling pitch for me.
Yeah, I think looking at the wickets that have been here in Paul, it's been a bit slow, but I think the grass will quicken up a bit, so hopefully that also bodes well for the batsmen as well, with the ball coming on a bit quicker.
You think it was a good toss to win and to elect to bowl first?
Yeah, I do think Paul East, with their bowling attack, will be confident bowling on this wicket that had a bit of rain, like you said, was under covers as well, and had a lot of rain, a short burst of rain last night as well. So I think, it's probably the best time to bowl in the day.
Perfect. Yeah, it's very exciting, this Gold Rush Boland Super League thus far. We had that very close call last night. Yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't go your way.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was involved in that.
Well, it's bittersweet, than now you're in the commentary booth for me for the semis. And as you can see, the viewers, the Paul East team coming onto the field here for the first innings of today's free match spectacular first semi-final. And of course, the next match after this at 1:30 will be Paul Cricket Club against Robertson, which is also sure to be instant classic. And as soon as we get, I believe it's going to be Jason Murrayhead and David Christie to open the batting here for the Martis.
Yeah, and Giovanni Baron opening the bowling for Paul East. Be looking to strike early with that hard pink ball.
And how is that ball? It is difficult to see it from my vantage point here in the commentary booth. Is it difficult on the field?
It's under lights. It's a bit difficult, but I think during the day it's not that difficult to pick up. But it's a very light pink, so it's not very bright. But I think it stays hard, so that's good for the batters.
And I've seen a couple of the balls after each innings. It doesn't look like there's a lot of damage.
No, the ball's held up very well. I think also the outfield here at Boland Park has helped that. It's still very soft. So yeah, it was difficult scoring boundaries as well. So I think that the ball didn't get too much damage.
So Giovanni Baron, of course, playing for the GBS Rocks here at Boland Park in the 4-day series. Opening the bowling here for Paul East, and he will bowl towards Jason Murrayhead. First ball of the semi-final. Just cancel his run up there. Here we go, first ball. That's a very good delivery to start off.
Yeah, good short ball there, testing the batsman early in the piece.
Going for a bouncer for the first one.
Yeah, good pace off the wicket, looks like it. So hopefully that will continue throughout the day.
And of course, the wicketkeeper for Paul East is Denico Philemon. Very experienced as well for the Paul East team. Again, another swing and a miss.
Yeah, we saw Jason Muirhead yesterday be very attacking. I think Paul East have a slightly stronger bowling lineup, so he'll have to be a bit more cautious up front. But I don't think he'll change his approach. But I do think it's going to be a bit more challenging than it was yesterday.
It looks like it, doesn't it? We can expect low scores here and a lot of wickets, I believe. But again, with this wet outfield, you can expect it to be a bit fast, just like that. Racing towards the boundary. It is slowing up quite a bit. It's very good running there from Christian Murrayhead. Off the mark there, Martis. 2 on the board for them.
Yeah, good running there. I think the running will be important in these first couple of games with the wet outfield. So the Martis team, you'd like to think are the youngest team here and would definitely be fit and ready to run.
Excuse me, it seems like it was 3 that they ran, so again, very good running. And with this outfield, if you beat the inner circle, you can definitely expect some big runs to be scored, especially in this first power play. Oh, that's very high up in the air. Straight towards us. Not going to reach it. One bounce.
Two bounce.
Into the wedge for 4.
Yeah.
Very good hit there from Christie off the mark of the boundary.
Yeah, good intention there by Christie. It's not easy hitting straight here at Boland Park with the slowness of the wicket. But you could see he's a big, strong guy. Just has to half hit it and will most likely beat the inner circle.
So that's the first boundary of the day from David Christie. And just a quick single there to bring the score to 8 without loss, with one more delivery to come. And yeah, we've seen this from Martis throughout the tournament, starting off very fast, opening up quite early in the innings. Last ball of the over. Baron to Murried. Good commitment there from Giovanna to stop what would have been a boundary, or at least 2 runs.
Yeah, good start there for Martis. Just testing the conditions, seeing how the pitch will play. I think the opening bowler from the other side, Nathan Jacobs, who obviously played a very good hand with a bat in their quarterfinal. It's also a bit skiddy and will definitely look to rush the batsman.
And Nathan Jacobs, such an exceptional talent as well for the Paul East team, getting a lot of wickets this tournament.
Yeah, it's been a very prolific wicket taker for Paul East here in the Gold Rush Boland Super League, and he'll definitely try to continue that against a strong batting lineup here from Martis. I think if he can continue his form, it'll put Paul East in a good position to press and be positive in this game.
Of course, Murried, the big wicket that Paul East is looking to get out early in these proceedings. Oh, that's very high up in the air. There's a player coming underneath it. Oh, won't get to it. Try to do a one-handed catch.
Very unlucky there, but hitting the ball in no man's land. Again, Nathan Jacobs just rushing the batsman a bit there. Looking like it's not. It is a bit quicker off the wicket with that bit of rain, like we said. And I think the Paul East, it's not a bad option, you know. It's just testing them a bit upstairs.
That was a difficult catch to make there, running away almost from the ball. Ooh, wow, very good delivery there from Jacobs.
He was hitting the deck nice and hard, letting the pitch do the work, but also putting his back behind the ball, which is a good sign. He'll definitely try to combat the 7 runs or the 8 runs that was scored in the first over.
A very expensive over there from Paul East. Not the way you want to start the semi-final. Another swing and a miss. There's a shout, and he's given him. See, that's a very big decision there. That's Christie gone for 7.
Not looking quite happy with that decision is David Christie, but heard a very little tickle here upstairs. So I think Nathan Jacobs will be very happy with that wicket and getting the breakthrough. Christie also scored a bit of runs yesterday, so Paul East will keep plugging along and try to pick up wickets.
Yeah, but that's a very big wicket there for Paul East, and yeah, that was very close for me. I didn't think it edged, but again, we're so far away from the field. But Christie, yeah, like you said, not looking very happy with that decision. And that's him gone for 7 after facing only 5 deliveries. And it's going to be Kent Goedeke to face his first delivery of the semi-final. It's 10 with a loss of 1. And that's Jacobs again, like you said, prolific wicket taker. Oh, that's very high up in the air.
It's going to land in no man's land. And they'll come back for the second. It's very good tactic, like we said. The short ball is not easy to face on this wicket. We saw that yesterday's game as well. So I think that it's a good tactic, and Paul East do have the bowlers to execute that tactic quite well.
No, most definitely. And just looks like Jacobs got the line and length correct, even with that short balls. Going to be a quick single. It's going to be 13 for 1, and viewers, we do apologize. We'll get the scoreboard graphic updated for you in a short while, but it is 13 with a loss of 1, and it's Murrayhead and Goedeke in the middle for Martis, and Nathan Jacobs 1 for 5. Last ball of the over. This is going to be very close.
Oh.
Direct hit would have been out.
It's risky running there from Martis. Very good fielding there, just missing the direct hit to complete it. But a good over for Paul East coming back. And Nathan Jacobs continuing again his good run of form, picking up the wicket of David Christie. Looks like new bowler will be brought into the attack.
Does look like it. Yeah, very good there from Nathan Jacobs. Only 1 for 6. And if we get a look at this bowler's number, they're sticking with pace. So I believe it's a very good tactic here from Paul East. This is number 23, Jaden Boyson, into the bowling attack here for Paul East. Oh, now very good delivery to open up his spell.
But loose there would definitely be a bit tighter to Muirhead, but missed out there. I think Muirhead feels short and wide with only a deep square and a third man out. I think you'd have definitely liked to climb into that a bit more.
Pollies haven't been attacking the stumps a lot. Oh, another very good delivery from Boyson.
Yeah, I think the length that they're hitting is the most important. Yeah, I think the length that they're hitting is a difficult length to score runs off. And with the field that they've got, it's the perfect length as well. The line from Boyson at the moment would probably be you would like to be a bit straighter, but it's a change of field, bringing deep square up and putting a sweeper on the offside. So you'll probably be looking to go, but stay with that line. Maybe just go a bit fuller.
Oh, definitely. Just like you said, it does seem like Boyson's got Murrayhead's number now. You just feel something's going to happen in this over. Maybe it's 14 for 1, and both teams look calm and collected.
Yeah, I think in the semi-final, I think it's the team that's going to panic first that will maybe lose the edge.
That's a very good shot.
Short and wide from Boyson. They'll pick up 2. Won't mind just going for 2 or 3 in this over, will Boyson. So I think, I think like I said, the team that loses their cool first will be put under a lot of pressure. And I think Paul East, having a bit more experienced guys, will try and keep calm as long as possible. Very good slow ball there from Boyson.
Very good there, and fielding's been very disciplined there from Paul East. And like you said, it just feels like Paul East, with the experience they had, the mental strength will be a bit stronger than Martis, one would feel. Don't have a shower, but I think that went down.
Very good over there from Boyson, just conceding the 2 runs. Jason Muirhead will definitely feel that the pitch is not playing the same as it did yesterday when he was striking them so cleanly. So I think he'll definitely need to capitalise a bit more in the last half of this power play. Nathan Jacobs looks to be continuing from the old stables end, and
yeah, it's very good so far. But the run rate looking not too bad at the moment, 5.3. Giving this is a very difficult pitch to have a bat on. Oh, that's very high. That should be out, surely. Oh no, my goodness, he dropped it.
He drops an absolute sitter, and Nathan Jacobs will not be happy about that. That's the pressure from the previous over created by Boyson. Martis needing to get a move on, and unfortunately, a sit has been dropped.
I can't believe he dropped that. That was straight up in the air. And it doesn't seem like he lost the ball in the air as well.
I don't think he was very comfortable under that.
Oh, that's a better delivery there from Jacobs.
Very good ball. Saw Kent sent Muirhead coming a bit down the wicket and just put it in short. Again, that length is difficult for these batsmen to score runs off, as Nathan Jacobs is skiddy off the wicket.
It looks like Martis is panicking a bit here. Trying to take advantage of this first power play. Oh, that's a brilliant shot.
Brilliant shot from Muirhead.
And that's the first maximum of the semi-final.
Jacobs getting a bit too predictable. Pitching it short again. Jason Muirhead setting himself and launching one in front of square for 6, which is a very good shot.
That was an exceptional shot there from Muirhead. And he's been enjoying his 6s as of late. And again, oh my goodness, that ball just plugged there in the outfield.
I feel like the fielder actually could have gotten a bit closer than he originally thought. Ran backward instead of running towards the ball.
Almost outrun the ball there. 25 for 1.
Yeah, it's a good over for Martis in the power play. Could have started very badly with that wicket, but fortunately the drop catch saving them. But I do think that they will try and capitalise on this over with 2 balls left. Try and make it a big one, get the run rate up.
It just looks like with that drop catch, Martin's got a second breath of life here. Second to last ball of the over. It's 25 with the loss of David Christie.
Shot. Very good shot over cover. Looks like it will make it to the boundary.
Yes,
it trickles into the boundary. Very good shot there from Jason Muirhead. Nathan Jacobs will feel he was a bit overpitched, but again, a very good shot as well from Muirhead.
That's very good. There's 2 boundaries in this over, and this is looking like a very expensive over for Paul East and for Nathan Jacobs.
He'll feel a bit aggrieved after that drop catch. The over could have gone a lot differently if a catch was taken off the first ball of Muirhead. So he definitely will not be happy with the fielder that did drop that catch.
This is the last ball of the over. A bit of an edge, and that's racing towards the boundary rope. Very good fielding.
You can see the water of the coming off the field as the fielder Cupido slid and got the ball. But that's the end of the 4th over. Martis are 31 for 4. Good comeback. I think that over, like we said, once that first 6 went, you'd think they'd try to make it a big over.
Very expensive over there. 15 off it. And yeah, like you say, you can just see how wet the outfield is. Just a burst of mist when he's sitting to save that boundary. And it's going to be Boyson to bowl his second over of the semi-final. It's 31 with a loss of 1. A very good run rate for Martis, 7.8. Goedeke on strike now, 4 after facing 3 deliveries. Into a gap. That's racing towards the boundary. Should be 2.
No, good line there from Boyson. I think he's bowling well to his field. It's not wavering too far off a line in length. So he would look to pull it back after that expensive over from Nathan Jacobs.
Most definitely. And Boyson has been bowling good. Only 4 runs conceded. Of course, 3 off that first over.
Ooh.
And just a shot of no run, and Warriorhead was almost halfway down the pitch, looking for that single. Third ball to come. It's 33 for 1 in this first semi-final of the Gold Rush Boland Super League.
That's very wayward from Boyson. You could hear he let out a grunt as the ball left his hand, realizing that wasn't what he wanted to execute. But I do think the next 2 overs in this power play is very important for the momentum of the innings for Paul East and for Martis. I think Martis would definitely try and push the accelerator, whereas Paul East would at least try to get at least 1 more wicket before the end of the power play. Shot.
Very good shot into a gap for 4 runs. And that's Goedeke with a boundary to his name. Brings up his personal score to 10. And it's 38 for 1.
Yeah, I think Boyson just in between lengths there, not really choosing whether to go full or whether to go short, and just sat up, and Goedeke's dispatched it in front of square again for 4.
Just seems like Martis is getting comfortable in the middle now. They've got the eye in and they've got a feel for the pitch. Another very good shot. That's got to be 2.
Good running from Martis. Like we said, the field is a bit slow, so with the rain that we had, having the fielders on the boundary as well gives them the opportunity to run twos, especially if it's in the gap.
So that brings up the 40 for the Martis. It's 40 for 1, and that run rate is steadily increasing now.
So good slower ball there from Boyson. It's the same line and length as the one that went for 4. Just beat him for pace with a slow ball, or lack of pace.
It does seem like Goedeke mistimed that a bit. Last ball of the over, it's 40 for 1. And then 1 more over to go in this first power play. That's into a gap.
Boyson will feel a bit unlucky there. Goedeke didn't look comfortable playing that shot, but that's the nature of the power play with only two fielders out. If you get it past the inner ring, there's most likely a chance it'll go for 4.
And another very expensive over there. 13 of it. It's 44 for 1. And this is the last over of the first power play. Murrayhead on 20 after 16. Goedeke 16 after 9. Very good run rate. 8.8. And Martis is opening up a bit now, taking advantage of this. 2 fielders in the out. And it's going to be Jacobs for his 3rd over.
I think it's...
excuse me, it's Giovanni Baron back into the batting attack.
Very well bowled. Good fielding as well.
Yeah. Very good commitment there from Baron. Almost got a run at there as well. I believe if that was a direct hit, that would have been out. Valuable dot ball there for Paul East.
Yeah, this is a very important over for Paul East. Don't want to concede too much in the last over in the power play, And again, it's well played.
That's into a gap. Should be 2.
It's good fielding there from Nathan Jacobs. Having their best fielders on the boundary is something very important in T20 cricket because they are very busy. But I do think that this is a very important over. I think trusting the last over of the power play to Giovanni Baron is the tactic that they probably use throughout the tournament.
No, most definitely. And we've seen that.
Shot.
That's a very good shot.
In the slot from Baron. It's a half volley, like we said, with this ping ball, it is hard. If you get half of a bat and you swing through it, it will definitely go over.
And that's 50 up for Martis there after 34 deliveries faced. 9.1 is a run rate, and we're looking at a big score now. And we've seen this from Martis. They've got the caliber of batters to really put up a very big score here at Boland Park. Baron with the 4th ball of the over.
Much better bowling to his field. I think the length was the previous ball that went for the boundary the length was alright. There was just the line that it was easy for the batsman to hit through the line and know that there was not going to be a fielder.
Only a single from that. 51 for 1. 2 more to go. Just doing some adjustments to the field. Gurika on strike now. 16 on the board for him.
Very well bowled there from Baron. Hitting the deck hard. I think that worked for Paul East in the first half of this power play, and I think they've, since the expensive over of Nathan Jacobs, they've wavered a bit away from that. I think, like we saw there's something in the wicket when you do hit the deck hard and you hit it on a hard length.
I think they're struggling a bit to get that right at this moment, this past couple of overs. That's a better delivery from Baron to end the over. 52 for 1. 8 off it.
That's the end of the power play. Martis 52 for 1 after 6 overs.
Yes, the umpire singing there, the end of the power play. It's 52 for 1. And looks like we're going to have a bowling change here.
So former Martis alumni, Finito Mel, obviously played countless years for Martis when he was a student. Would definitely look to make a mark against his old side in this very important game for Paul East.
You always feel like as a player you want to get a victory over your old side that you used to play for, and he's definitely going to look for this. And it's interesting bringing spin on. Very good fielding there from Boyson. Only a single.
Finito Mel hasn't bowled a lot this season for Paul East, but I think him playing a lot of first-class games for Boland as well on this ground will definitely have the knowledge on how to bowl.
And he got him. That's a big wicket. That's Murray gone for 27. Brilliant bowling from Mel. Oh my goodness, he does get purchased from that deck.
Yeah, I think the wicket will turn. As was Seeming's saying is, if it seems, it spins, and that's a very important wicket for Paul East. And having the two batsmen that scored the bulk of the runs for Martis yesterday in the shed will give them some confidence. New batsman, it's also been sensational form for Martis this season. Riaz Palika, who scored 100 against Western Province Colts a couple of weeks ago at Newlands, so he's coming in with a lot of form. Definitely someone that Martis will be looking to maybe anchor the innings and bat them towards the latter stages of the innings.
Gurika and Palika will definitely look to, like you said, anchor anchor down and build up a very big partnership. Maybe see out the innings. But Mel is looking dangerous. Getting a lot of purchase. Such a good bowler. Only going to be a single. And that's Palika off the mark. 54 for 2. That's some smart batting there. Coming back for 2.
No, that's very good. Playing with the space that is in the field. I think Finito Mal would probably want to put the short third man and put him at 45, coming around the wicket into the pads. It would be a difficult shot for Gintwerika to reverse sweep him.
Good commitment there, just couldn't get a hand to ball. Just another single, 57 on the board now for Martis after losing 2 wickets. That wicket's being Murray Head for 27 and Chrissy gone for 7 in the second over. Very good there, threading the needle. Getting a single, 58 for 2. Brings it into Mel's first over.
A successful over from Finito Mel. They'll definitely think we'll see maybe a bit more of spin now from Paul East. Looking like it will be a bit difficult. We saw last night as well, even though we played with a different wicket. Spin was very challenging. I think this time of the year in the Boland, facing spin is not easy with the wearing wickets and the heat that we've had here in the Boland. So I think Paul East will definitely stick to. Won't be surprised if we see 8 overs of spin here back to back.
And Daniel's now in, and he's also a very dangerous spin bowler. We saw yesterday get a lot of purchase.
That's well bowled. Good work of his own fielding there. Following of his own bowling.
Second ball of the over.
Very good keeping there from Philemon, anticipating that Palika will be looking to play that lap down the leg side and just moving a bit across.
He definitely read him there. It was a risky choice of shot. Going again, and this time he gets a bat to ball.
Well, very good option. I think also not sure that the fielder here at deep square leg is necessarily the quickest. So I think that putting the ball in the gap is means it'll be a comfortable 2 for Palika.
And that brings 60 up there for the Martis, 60 for 2.
Very well played.
Brilliant shot there from Palika.
Not the best ball there from Daniel, just a low full toss. Like we said, this man is in form. Can't afford to miss your margins by too much.
It's getting quite dark out here at Boland Park. A very dark cloud approaching, and we really hope it's not bringing rain with it. We don't want a rain delay like we had in the first match yesterday of Martis and Hermanus. Of course, Martis won that quarterfinal by way of Duckworth Lewis to book their spot in this semi-final. Into a gap.
Good fielding there.
Very good fielding. Another single at 65 on the board. And ladies and gentlemen, you can see on your screen there it's very dark at the moment.
Yeah, I think, but luckily with the white ball, the lights can be put on. Very good fielding there from Finito Mel. It showed extra cover.
Yeah, no, excellent. Definitely stopping a run or two.
He'll definitely be looking to continue that momentum now and into his over to Palika. Palika already on 9 of 6 deliveries, of 7 deliveries. Goedeke of 21 of 14. So strike rates are above 100. So I think Martis will be continuing to put the foot on the pedal.
It's going to be Mal again, and I like this strategy here from Paul. Is sticking with spin, definitely helping a bit, getting that run rate low. We're batting at 9.5 for a couple of overs. And going to be a single, another quick single there. Good running from Pelican Goedeke. 66 for 2. That's a good shot there from Goedeke.
I think they're missing a trick here, Paul East. I think the shot that both batters are looking to play is that lap down to find leg, possibly moving their deep square a couple of yards around and a couple of meters in as well, because like we said, it is difficult to hit boundaries. Very good ball there from Finito Mel.
68 for 2, 3 more deliveries to come in this over, and so far Mel has been doing exceptionally well here for Paul East.
Good shot. I don't think they'll take Nathan Jacobs, or they will take him on.
This has got to be very close. Wrong end.
Very good running there from Palika and Goedeke. Putting the pressure on the fielders, knowing that it is wet, so you also don't want to rush in too much and let the ball slip through your hands.
70 up for the Martis, 70 for 2. They're going for LBW, but it did definitely, I think, hit the bat there.
I think also as well, pitching outside leg. But Finito Mel just he'll probably try and get another dot in here. Will be a... Oh, very good. Don't throw.
That's another very good over there from Mel. Restricting the run rate, getting it below 8. And that's 70 with a loss of 2. Only 5 of it. Looks like Daniels, they're going to stick with Daniels from the south end, the old stables end. And quick with their Pelican Goedeke. It seems they are struggling a bit here with the Paul East and their spin bowlers.
Struggling with the wet ball. Yesterday as well, in the later game, with the short showers that were present, the outfield was wet and the ball was tending to slip.
That's high up in the air.
It's going to hit no man's land. And Palika's hitting the ball in the gaps or finding the ball to just land in the right areas. But showing good aggressive cricket here from Martis.
Palika on strike, 12 on the board for him after facing 9 deliveries.
It's very good cricket this year from Martis. Oh, and in a misfield.
And they're going to steal that run. That should have been only a single.
I think we said earlier, I think the team that loses their cool first will be put under a lot of pressure. And I think Paul is currently being put under a lot of pressure by Martis by good running. And you can see what's happening with Paul East in the field. It's a very good shot from Riaz Palika.
That's good fielding there.
This is very good batting as well from Martis. Not facing too many dot balls, having the Paul East team running around is something that the batsmen will definitely be happy about. Again with a lap around for the leg side.
That's a very good shot.
I think Paul East are definitely missing a trick with their with their field and their attack at the moment. Bowler's not sticking to one line in length, making it difficult for his captain to set him a field. So I think looks like Finito Mel's asking one of his bowlers to warm up.
Goes for it again.
Straight to deep square, Giovanni Baron. Yeah, but it's very good intent from the Martis batters at the moment.
This is looking like a very expensive over again for Paul East. 9 off it so far. Oh, the unlucky there for Fulmon. That's racing towards the boundary rope. It's slowing down.
Oh, very good fielding from Cody Adonis.
That was very good fielding from him. Stopping that boundary.
Luckily there for
and that's another expensive over. 12 off it. It's 82 for 2.
That's a short run as well and a leg by. So all around not the best cricket.
No, not now. Well, halfway through the first innings, 82 for 2, so we can expect about on par of what Martis scored yesterday afternoon. 160, 150 plausible?
Yeah, I think Martis with 8 wickets in hand in the last 10 will definitely back themselves with their batting lineup, will definitely back them to get to 160 minimum at the current rate, unless things change drastically. But I do think that Finito Mal is playing I think his next 2 overs will be very important here for Paul East. You know, if he gets a breakthrough, could slow things down. But if they see him out and Palika and Khurika are still there after his spell, it could smell danger for Paul East.
Very good shot, very good fielding, only a single. (82 for 2). And Mal has been very good for Paul East so far. I think one of the best of the bowlers.
Yeah, very good shot there. And Palika and Mal obviously played with each other for Martis a couple of years ago, so he'll know how Mal operates, and I think that plays to his advantage. But I think, like we said, him being a very experienced cricketer in their team, will definitely look to. Oh, but he oversteps, and it's going to be a no ball.
My goodness, from a spin bowler.
Yeah. Oh no!
Almost overthrow, almost stole another run there.
Yeah, very sloppy here from Paul East, and this could be a game-changing ball. This if Kent Khurika climbs into Finito Mal here, the momentum could just keep escalating. It's well bowled from Finito Mal.
Coming back for 2.
Oh yeah, the wet ball is difficult to pick up and release. I think the fielders it's going to be very difficult to quick release and be very accurate at the same time.
Not a good throw from Baron. And that's the first no ball of this semi-finals.
Oh, just a bit of bat there, I think, saving Khurika. Otherwise, that would have been, would have been stone dead plumb in front of the wickets. So again, Finito Mal looks like the most challenging bowler for Paul East. Martis are not getting him away comfortably as maybe the other bowlers. And he ends off going at 6 and over when the run rate is 8 and over. You'll not be too unhappy with that.
No, it's been very good from him. 88 for 2, and he's getting that run rate down again to 8 and over. We've been batting at an average of 8.5, 8.7. Khurika on 32 after 25. Palika 20 off 15. We've got only 9 more overs to go in this first innings. This is interesting, bringing in Cody Adonis. he's got something in his arsenal there to stop this batting onslaught from Guruk and Palika. 35 partnership so far for these two. And it's Guruk on strike now. Going for pace from the south end, the All Stables end. Very slow delivery.
I think Cody Adonis can be very effective on this wicket, not looking to put a lot of pace on the ball, making the Martis batsmen hit him in front of square, where they've been preferring to hit the ball a bit behind square and running those twos quite easily.
Missed time that. Didn't get all of it as well. Good bowling there from Adonis. .89 for 2. Third ball of the over. That's better timing from Palika. Brings up the score to 91 for 2 for the Martis. 3 off the over so far.
Oh, picks that up. Is it going all the way? Oh!
Assisting.
Oh my word! An absolute amazing catch. Great fielding there from Javana Baron and Nathan Jacobs.
That was very good there. What a wicket, what a catch. Good teamwork.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see a better catch today than that. Very good teamwork there from the two exciting youngsters from Paul East, you know, being quite athletic. Definitely helped them in that scenario, and I think that's a very big wicket for Paul East, coming closer towards the back end of the innings. I think if they can pick up Guruk here, they can crawl themselves back into the game.
That was absolutely phenomenal there from Paul East. Big wicket, Palika gone for 22 of 17. And the score now 91 for 3. And it just seems like Paul East is going to edging into the game now again.
Yeah, we said Cody Adonis will with his pace of deliveries could be challenging on this wicket, and it proved to be so. The ball sitting a bit up, and Palika not middling the ball as he would like.
We've seen some absolutely excellent cricket in this tournament so far. A lot of good catches, and I think that will be one of the best catches of the day. Top 5 of the tournament. And it's the new batter. Solomon's in. Caden Solomon's the captain of the Martis.
Yeah, of course, Solomon's a former SN19 World Cup player. Definitely be looking to use that experience in this competition.
And you could just see the experience of him. Very vocal, very loud, shouting, "No, don't run for the 2." Guruk was looking for it. And he's straight off the mark there, Solomon's.
Good fielding. It's a very good over here from Cody Adonis. When it comes to an end, the 1 wicket and only 4 runs. Finito Mel will be definitely happy with his contribution in that over. I think Finito Mel will definitely be looking to strike in his last over, and they would love the wicket of Ken Guruk to slow down the Martis quite considerably.
Yeah, most definitely, and that wicket did slow down the run rate now, 7.7. 92 for 3, and Martis just going a bit slow now. But Solomon's, if he gets comfortable in the middle, gets his eye in, he can open up quite big. And this is going to be Mel for his final over of the semi-final.
Good shot there from Solomons, but straight to the fielder. Yeah, I think Martis will not be too worried about Solomons in terms of playing the big shots. I think he'll be looking to rotate the strike a bit more, whereas Hudik will be the one looking to score the boundaries for Martis.
Straight down the ground, very good shot again. Only a single. They were looking for two. And he's looking very good for Mel. 1 for 20 after 3.2. A lot of purchase there from him. Very good shot from Solomons. Going towards the boundary rope. Will be picked up there by Boyson. Very good running from Guruke and Solomons. 3 runs. 97 for 3. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. Into a gap for a single.
Yeah, I think Police are just trying to see out Finito Mel in his last over, realizing that he's probably their biggest threat with the ball, and definitely just trying to minimize the risk towards him with only 1 ball left in his spell.
It's a quick single to bring the end to the over. 99 for 3, and that brings the end to Mel's stint as a bowler here for Police in the semi-final. 4 overs gone, 25 runs conceded, 1 wicket taken, no boundaries conceded as well. And unfortunately that 1 no ball is not going to look good on his scorecard at the end of today.
Cody Adela's coming, sticking from the old stables end. Definitely looking to keep it as tight as the previous over. Especially here against Solomons, try to squeeze 1 or 2 dots in this over.
Another quick single. And that's 100 up there for the Martis after 81 deliveries. 7 boundaries from it, 6 fours and 1 6.
That's 100 up for Martis in 81 balls.
Gonna be a quick 2. Oh, could have been very close. It was very close. 102 for 3. Currently batting at a run rate of 7.6. Steadily building that up again.
I think Martis are just looking with the wicket that they lost of Palak. Will be looking just to maybe rotate strike in the next couple of overs, not trying to look to take too many risks, and then maybe capitalize on the last 4 or 5 overs of the innings, trying to push for that 160, 170 mark.
It does seem plausible. 160, 150 thereabout. Solomon's on strike. No run to be had there. Very good bowling from Adonis. Two more deliveries to come in this over. It's 103 for 3. Good fielding.
Very good bowling this from Cody Donis. Bowling to his field, like we said, with no pace on it, is difficult to score freely, and I think they are bowling to the right batsman. Obviously, Caden Solomon's just coming in, still looking to find his feet in his innings. Oh no, he parachuted and unfortunately misfielded and went for 4. But it's the end of a very good over from Adonis again, keeping the run rate down and forcing Martis to play an attacking shot, which almost led to a wicket.
That's just unfortunate there. That boundary for Paul East going to be very important for Martis in the chase to get 150, 160. 6 overs to go. You do feel it might be possible.
Yeah, I think with 6 overs left, Martis will definitely be looking to push on the accelerator. I think the seamers will be a lot easier to attack off the wicket with a bit more pace on. We saw what job Cody Adonis is doing, slowing the ball down and making it difficult for the Martis batters.
This is good. I like to see Jaden Boyson back to bowl what would be surely his last spell of the match. Current figures for him: 0 for 15 after 2 overs. He's been very good in the field. That's a very good shot into a gap.
Good cover there from Baron, getting the ball into the keeper. Yeah, I think Martis Paul East will definitely be trying to limit the boundaries here in this last last quarter of the innings. And I think the less boundaries they concede, I think the more wickets they'll take, with Martis looking to accelerate.
Oh, that's a brilliant shot. But Baron is there, coming back for 2. Oh, very good running.
Tired looking fielding there from Johanna Baron. He's got a very good arm. Would definitely probably want to release that a bit quicker and prevent that second run. But I do think it looks like Ken Khurika is definitely looking to attack Boyson here at the moment.
And that ominous score on the scoreboard. And it won't be bad luck for them. Got away from the Nelson, 112 for 3.
Like we said, I don't think the Paul East team will be minding singles, and as long as they're limiting the boundaries, I think they'll be quite happy with their bowling.
Khurika been very good. That's 43 of 34.
Again, not a bad result there for Paul East. Caden Solomons will probably just be looking to get Ken Khurika on strike here in these last couple of overs.
There's 113 for 3. 2 more to go. That smart batting there from Khurika brings his score to 44. It's 114 with a loss of 3 wickets. Those wickets being Murrayhead for 27, Christie for 7, and Palliker for 22. A single to bring the end to the over. 115 with a 115 with a loss of 3. It's a good over there from Boyson.
Yeah, I think the fact that they didn't concede a boundary is a good plus for Paul East, and I think the batters are going to try and take on Cody Adonis, which I think is probably the difficult option of the two, with his lack of pace into the wicket. It's not going to be easy, but I do think this could be an over where we see either maybe a wicket or a bit of boundaries, looking to attack the leg side here to the right-handers. Quick
single there. Good fielding there from from the Boland. Oh, slipped a bit there. It is very wet out there.
Yeah, it's very wet underfoot. Spikes aren't sharp and long. It's going to be a bit, could be a bit slippery. But I do think Cody Adonis is in the middle of a very good spell here at the moment. We're looking to continue it. Whittaker piercing the ball almost in the gap. Good fielding there again from Paul East. It is difficult with the wet ball, but I do think Paul East haven't done themselves any harm in the field at the moment. I think Martis will definitely be hoping that Ken Whittaker stays there for the next at least 3 to 4 overs. To capitalize on that last couple overs.
Very good shot from him. Coming back for 2. Oh. No. Wow, he almost ran himself out there, the captain Solomons.
Very good fielding there from Paul East.
It's been good from them. Very disciplined in the field. It's just unfortunate that drop catch early on.
Very good here from Paul East, putting the pressure on Martis. The run rate at a certain point was edging 9, and getting it back to almost 7.5 is definitely something that Paul East should be happy about. Very good. This is so good here from Cody Adonis, putting the pressure on Martis. Caden Solomon's looking to, not really sure where his next run is coming from, but
gets that into a gap.
It's not a bad single for Paul East. I think the more they starve Ken Whittaker of strike, the better.
Very good over from him. Only 5 off it. 120 for free, and it does seem like it's going to be Boyson to bowl his last over of the semi-final. This is going to be Boyson. Last over for him. North for 23. And Marty standing on 120 for free. 4 more overs to go in this match. Good shot into a gap. Does seem to be only a single. 121 for free. Another good shot there, coming back for 2. Oh man, couldn't get hand to the ball there. That's 1, 2, 3 for 3. Free off it so far. And Boyson is very uncharacteristic from him today in his bowling. Going full, very big shots.
Looks like the fielder lost the ball there, turned the completely wrong way, but not a very good ball from Boyson, bowling a full toss, and Whittaker cashing in, getting to his 50 as well, 53 off 39 balls with 3 fours. Very good innings from Whittaker. Staying the rock for the Martis side.
No, definitely. Not a lot of celebration from him for his 50.
Yeah, I think he knows the next 4 overs is very important for them to get to a total that is challenging.
And you do feel 160, 170 might be possible. Especially not a good ball there for Boyson, going full again. Almost got punished. It just doesn't seem like Turika got all of it. And the captain Solomon's on strike now. 16 of 16. And just another quick single there. 129 for 3. 2 more deliveries to come. In this Gold Rush Boland Super League semi-final. Of course, Paul East, they won the toss, elected to field first.
Oh, that's very well bowled inside the wide line. Good end to his spell, Boyson. A bit expensive today, 4 overs north of 32, but kept the run rate to under 8. So I think Captain Finito Mel will be happy with his contribution today.
Definitely. He's been very good, and it's going to be a bowling chance. Looks like it, yes.
Coming back to the attack from the south end is Nathan Jacobs.
Nathan Jacobs now been a bit expensive.
I think his
last over.
His first over was an excellent over. Second over travelled a bit through Jason Muirhead, but I think he'll definitely feel confident enough bowling in the death here, backing his skills. Of course, SA Schools representative as well is Nathan Jacobs, so he'll definitely be looking to execute his plans here in the death.
Oh, that's a brilliant shot. And that's 4 runs.
Very good shot there from Caden Solomons. Just probably over pitching, but I think Caden Solomons went deep in the crease there, giving himself all the opportunity to get under the ball and place it. And Nathan Jacobs, I think his field is is probably not the field that he wanted to. Only changing it now, not having a cow out. Now having a cow deep square, long on, long off, and a sweeper. It's a much more conventional field. You'll probably be looking to go full and straight here.
Yeah, the field was looking a bit exposed. Another good shot there from Solomons. Coming back for 2. Oh, they almost ran into each other. That could have been disaster for the Martis. But it's something you said earlier. It does feel like Nathan Jacobs is a bit predictable.
Yeah, I think he's trying to execute his plans. It is difficult, hitting that Yorker length every single ball. But I think the pace on from Nathan Jacobs is probably the thing that's the most predictable. Not bowling that slow ball, which, as I said, he bowls a slower ball. But again, that just shows, I think, pace off on this wicket is very difficult for the batters to hit the boundary. You saw how the batters were struggling against Finito Mel and Cody Adonis, who were not obviously just taking all the pace off the ball.
Yeah, there's 3 more deliveries to come in. This over is 137. 8 offered so far, so it's looking to be another very expensive over for Paul East. That's a very good delivery from him. That's better line and length. Valuable dot ball for Paul is 137 still for 3. Kurika, of course, on 54 of 41. Solomon's now standing on 26 for 21. 2 more deliveries to go. Very good shot. Only a single. Good fielding.
Good end of this over so far for Nathan Jacobs. After conceding the boundary of the first ball, he'll be happy with how he pulled it back. Be looking to finish the over and close the over off well here. Will definitely not be looking to concede a boundary. I think Giovanni Baron will probably bowling the penultimate over, or the Oh, very good into the over. Good comeback from Nathan Jacobs after going for a boundary in the first ball.
Only 11 of it. Yeah, it is better from him.
Yeah, I think after him mixing his pace up a bit, it became a bit more difficult for the Martis batters to time the ball. Yeah, I think Giovanna Baran will be bowling the penultimate over here for Paul East. He'll definitely be looking to strike. You would love to get the wicket of Kent Goedeke, because I think a wicket could be the difference between 160 and 170 in these last 2 overs.
And there's Baron for his third. Yeah, it does look like he's going to finish his stint here. Definitely going to bowl the last over. So yeah, it does look like it's going to be Baron and Jacobs to end the bowling here for Paul. He's 140 for 3. And again, that 150, 160 is looking possible for the Martis.
Yeah, I think there'll definitely be 150 will be a minimum for them. I think if they bat well, they will definitely get to 160. But I think if they bat incredibly well, they could definitely get to 170 with 2 batters that are in. Goedeke already on 55 and Solomon's creeping up to 27.
They're going to push for 2. This might be close. Just to Baron there. Good running, and that's the 50 partnership for Goedeke and Solomon's 51 after 30 deliveries, 3 4s. That's a brilliant partnership right there. That's precisely what you need in the semi-final.
Oh no, that's not the ball that Baron was looking to bowl.
That's not the line.
Sliding down leg side. Cannot be affording to get to bowl extras at this time of the innings. And I think him being an experienced bowler in this team will definitely be looking to execute better plans in this over.
That's only going to be a single, and that's going to bring Goedeke up on strike. 144. And that 160 target is looking more and more plausible now.
Yeah, I think this over will give us a good indication of where they'll probably end up with that last over still in sight.
Oh, that's a magnificent shot.
Oh, what a catch!
My goodness.
That is an absolute great catch from Dino Esau. Looked like he misjudged it, but took an absolute screamer, just landing inside the boundary.
That was very close to the boundary wedges.
Like we said, that wicket could be the difference between 160 and 155.
Excellent catch. We've seen a lot of good catches today.
Yeah, I think the fielding all round in the quarterfinals and now in this first semi-final has been quite good. Obviously, the drop catch earlier is something that Paul East will probably be regretting. But other than that, they can't be too aggrieved by their fielding. The new batsman looks like to be Daniel Ristow. Very, very good sweep over cricket ball.
4 down, 144.
Yeah, I think Baron will be very glad with that, and maybe having a sigh of relief that catch was taken, because otherwise it would have been a 6, and that could have meant that the 170 was on.
So that's Baron's first wicket of the match. 1 for 20.
New batsman is Daniel Ristow.
And yeah, Ristow on strike now, joining Solomons in the middle. And Baron will look to get a quick wicket, and like they say, often wickets come in pairs. Not this time. Good running. 2 runs from it, 146 for 4.
Yeah, Baron will definitely be looking to close off this over here, not conceding a boundary. I think Solomons is probably the one that they want to keep off strike, but Ristow again not strikes a clean ball. So he'll definitely be looking to capitalise.
Swing and a miss. That's a better delivery there from Baron.
Very well bowled, hitting his block hole, making it very difficult for Russo to get underneath the ball, which he's looking to do. And I think Baron is executing his skills very well here. Definitely looking to close off this over.
Final ball of the over.
Oh, that's massive.
Wow, what a six. That's surely the biggest six
I
so
think,
far in this match.
I think, like we said, Baron knew what Rusto was trying to do. Unfortunately, didn't execute as well as he would like. And he got underneath the ball and cleared the boundary. Brings up the 150 for Martis as well with 1 over left. I think they'll definitely be looking for 160. Probably 170 is a bit far-fetched, but you never know. We've seen funnier things in cricket.
Yeah, it is a very strange game we call cricket that we so love. But yeah, 170 maybe 18 of this last over.
Yeah, I think Nathan Jacobs will be very upset with himself if Martis get to 170. But I think it'll be a very good effort for Martis if they do get to 170. But I do think Caden Solomons as captain will also just realise that not trying to lose wickets now in this last over will get them to 180 or get them to 160. They'll definitely be looking for
Oh,
two.
they're coming back for two. This has got to be close. Oh, good running there from Solomons.
Solomons very quick between the wickets there. Yeah, I think he'll definitely be identifying 1 or 2 balls that he could maybe go for boundaries, but the rest they'll definitely try and run hard here in this last over, just to minimise the risk of getting a new batter in, and probably soaking up maybe 1 or 2 dot balls in this last over.
154 for 4.
That is massive.
Wow, that's gone. That's an absolute phenomenal 6 there from the captain Solomons. 160 up, and that 170 target is looking.
Yeah, it's looking looking on here for Martis, but again, a very good shot from Solomons, but a ball that was in the slot from Nathan Jacobs. I think the plans here in the death from Paul East need to be a bit more clear. Whether they're going the Yorker length or they're going length, or I mean, we haven't seen them bowl a short ball in a very long time, and they've got a deep square out. That's much better.
Solomon's almost just stepping away a bit there.
No, like I said, I think the short ball is something that could be surprised here in the last over in the death. Don't think the batters are expecting it, and we saw Nathan Jacobs bowl a few good ones up front in his first spell. Oh, that's out.
That's gone. He got him. That was plumb. That would have hit middle stump.
That was better execution from Nathan Jacobs. Caden Solomon's probably choosing the wrong option. Probably should have been looking straight, but a very good innings from the captain. Scoring 38 of 27. He'll be happy with his contribution as captain, and getting his team to 160s. They'll be quite happy.
Yeah, especially on a pitch like this. That does seem tricky at the start. And I just wonder if that was a good toss to lose for the Martis.
Yeah, the new batter, Kai Norton, obviously the older brother of SN19 opening bowler Riley Norton. He'll be looking to hit a few lusty blows here in the last 2 balls of the innings.
Yeah, 2 more deliveries to go. 160 for 5. And that wicket will help Jacobs' economy. He has been very expensive.
He has been, but I think we know he's bowled the tough overs of the innings. So I think if you look at his first over, he bowled incredibly well, got the wicket as well. I think it's just the drop catch as well in his second over. I think that really affected his bowling.
Norton for facing his first delivery. Very interesting shot choice there.
Yeah, I think the Martis are missing a trick here with this. I think the pace off the wicket isn't that quick where that shot is going to be quite effective. I think Nathan Jacobs is being a skiddy bowler. The ball's not going to bounce as much as you think as well. So yeah, I think Paul East will be glad with these last couple of dots. We'll be looking to minimise this last ball of the innings. Very well bowled.
Oh, that's got to be, yeah.
Very well bowled from Nathan Jacobs in the end. Good comeback again from Jacobs. And yeah, the Martis end up on 160, as we called it.
As we called it, yes. On the dot, 160.
Yeah, I think Caden Solomons as captain and Martis will be quite happy with their performance, and will be backing their bowlers to restrict the Paul East team here. Paul East will be somewhat
nervous, but
yeah, chasing this big total, but I think the experience that they do have will put them in good stead.
It's going to be very interesting, and ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first innings of the semi-final number 1. Martis scoring a very big total of 160 for 5, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes time for the start of the second innings. Paul East, they need 161 to book their place in the final. Stay tuned, we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
East is Bruce Muller.
And welcome back to Boland Park here for the second innings of semi-final number 1 between Paul East and Martis. Martis scored a very big total of 160 for 5. And so Paul East 161 needed to book their place in the final. That's due to start at 6:30 later tonight. And it just looks like a very big mountain to climb for Paul East at the moment.
Yeah, I think 160 is something that's is a total that's going to be challenging. But we do think Paul East, if they get off to a good start, we saw Hermanus yesterday against Martis getting off to a good start, So and I think Paul East probably have a stronger batting lineup than Hermanus. So I do think that if they get off to a good start, don't lose wickets in clusters, they'll be they could stand a chance to maybe upset the apple cart.
And just looking at the scoreboard there inside the ground, it does say there were 6 wickets, so that last ball was a run out. And I know the scorers weren't too sure about that. They went down to the match umpire to get confirmation on that. And the bowler is Daniel Risto for Martis. And I do believe it's going to be Mal and Tyrese Delow to open the batting here for Paul East. And a dot ball to start the second innings. We'll get the scoreboard overlay correct for you viewers in a very short time. Excuse me, it's Miller and Esau opening the batting for Paul East. Bit of a shout there, just going down, getting a quick single.
Yeah, a bit of a freebie there for Miller. We'd have loved to put that away. But yeah, I think Dino Esau, a very powerful hitter of the cricket ball. If there is one person in this Paul East team that could quickly take this game away from Martis, it is Esau. We saw him take a wonderful catch in the first innings, so he'll be confident about his knock today.
And that's just a one leg by, so it's 1 on the board for Paul East. That's a good delivery there from Risto.
No, but a way swing there from Risto. Good line and length. I think Dino Esau will definitely will be trying to get himself in. He knows he can catch up very quickly, so he'll be very confident in his approach here today.
That's good batting there, just taking the quick single.
Oh, very good running there from Paul East. I think that's something that Martis did very well, was the running between the wickets. And I think Paul East will have to look to do the same if they are going to try and pursue this chase.
Two more deliveries to go in this over. Going full that time. Another valuable dot ball for the Martis, and it's looking like a very good opening over for the Martis. Only 2 offered so far. Last ball to come.
Oh, it's a wonderful shot from Bruce Miller, piercing the gap behind square on the offside for 4, and getting the Paul East innings off to a good start with just 6 of the first over.
That's a very good start there for Paul East. Would have been a very good opening over for the Martis. A very good shot there from Miller.
Yeah, the left arm seamer here from Martis, Salman Ajam, or coming from the old stables end. Also an experienced player for Martis. He's been in the system for quite a while. Or would definitely be looking to strike, with the ball swinging into the right-handers. Could be a fruit for the batsman as well, hitting to that leg side. Dino Esso does favour hitting to the leg side, so I think he wouldn't mind too much.
No, not at all. And Ajam, very good bowler. We saw that yesterday in the Martis game. First delivery. Just gets out of the way for a quick single. And it just looks like Boland is on the way on this run chase. But we know Martis is very good to take wickets early and in pairs as well. But it does look like the pitch is still holding up.
Yeah, I think the pitches, especially with a new ball, it will skid on. Probably be the best time to bat. So Paul East need also take advantage of this power play.
Another good dot ball there for the Martis. Miller on strike, still 4 of 5. There's a jump with the third ball of the over. Very good shot into a gap.
Finds the sweeper on the offside. That's Bruce Miller. Yeah, I think Paul East won't mind us too much. Like I said, they've got the firepower to catch up later in the innings. They'll just not be trying to lose too many wickets here up front in the power play.
Is our 2 of 3. Almost a run-out opportunity there for the Martis. Miller was almost halfway down the pitch.
I think Salman Ajam will definitely want to be staying away from that area on the leg side there, on the legs of Dino Esso. So you can see he immediately wanted to pick it up before he just misjudged the pace. That is probably a wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, but too short there from Ajam. He's been a very good start to his first over. He'll definitely be looking to close it off and not concede a boundary as the first over.
That wide's not going to help them. A bit sloppy from him. And the run rate dropping a bit, but still in contention here, Paul East.
That looks out.
That's gone. He got him. That's a big wicket. That's a really big wicket.
Yeah, just falling over. It was Dino Esso looking to hit the ball on the leg side. Good line and length from Salman Ajam. Trapped him in front, and that is a very big blow for Paul East.
That's a massive wicket for the Martis. But it does seem like almost like a partisan crowd here at Boland Park. And you can see there the spectators for Paul is not very happy with that wicket.
Yeah, of course, Paul East's home ground being just a couple of meters, a couple of kilometers away from the stadium here at Boland Park. So I have a lot of home support.
We can definitely expect more Paul support later on today, with semi-final number 2 being Paul Cricket Club against Robertson. This is sure to be a very, very big match. But there's Esau out for 2 after 5. And the score now looking at 9 with a loss of 1. Tyrese Low now set to face his first delivery of the semi-final. That's going to be called a wide there. Almost got back to ball, the low.
No, so Manajam will be trying to close this over off here. Unfortunately, I have to have another ball here, but he won't be too mad with his start here. Getting the wicket of Dino, so he'll be quite happy with his first over.
That's going to be another wide. That's 2 in a row. That's 3 in this innings. Oh, excuse me, in this over.
Yeah, he'll be kicking himself here. Maybe just releasing a bit of the pressure after taking that wicket, keeping Paul East's run rate at 6, which they will not be mad with. So I do think he'll definitely look to try and close it out here.
So it's 11 for 1, 5 off the over. Very good fielding, and they're just gonna go for a quick single. 12 for 1. That was a better delivery there from Azram. And Delo 1 for 1. Miller 5 for 6. It's Polly's 12 for 1. They need 149 runs to win with 106 deliveries remaining. And it's going to be Risto to bowl his second over. 6 off the previous over. 1 wicket taken. Very good for the Martis. Going a bit full there. Good fielding.
Yeah, Risto's been a victim of over pitching a lot in his 7 balls that he's bowled so far. I think he's bowled about 3 full tosses. Fortunately for him, none of them have gone to the boundary. I think it's only a matter of time if he keeps bowling that length that it could disappear to the boundary.
In the air, into a gap. That's ranging towards the boundary rope, and it will get there for 4.
Very uncomfortable shot there from Delo, but he'll take it nonetheless. Getting the ball just a meter away from short fine leg and racing away to the boundary.
And the Paul East crowd here at Boland Park really enjoyed that boundary. This is looking good for Paul East so far. That run rate increasing. That's good batting there. Another quick single.
That's good batting here from Paul East, trying to keep that run rate as manageable as possible, not letting it get away from them. I think that boundary definitely helped them in this over. I think they'll just be looking to rotate strike for the rest of the over, and if the opportunity presents itself to maybe capitalize on another bad ball that goes to the boundary.
Oh, that's very good. High up in the air. Couple of bounces into the Toblerone of the cricket wedge.
Very good shot there from Bruce Miller. Realizing that the power play is still on, having only the 2 fielders out and mid-off and mid-on being up. Just having to hit it over the fielder here at mid-on to race to the boundary for 4.
And that's a run rate now on par of what they need about. And Martis will be looking to get a quick single here to get Miller or Delo out. Swing and a miss. That's a good line in length from Risto. One more delivery to come in this over. Here's Miller with the last delivery of the over.
Just cuts one down to deep point on the boundary. Good over for Paul East. Getting the 10 runs off it. Be very happy with that. And just getting the run rate, almost getting it up to the rate required.
Been very good from them. They're quite on par here for the run chase. 139 needed to win. 102 deliveries left in this semi-final. That's a good delivery from Ajam.
Yeah, I see Salman Ajam's approach here, just going wicket to wicket, forcing the batsmen to play, and we're bowling to his field. He'll be his captain Caden Solomon will be very happy with his first 7 balls that he's bowled so far.
Another very good delivery from him, attacking the stumps.
I was hitting that hard length, just back of a length, hitting the top of the stumps. He said that troubled the Martis batsman in the first couple of overs as well, in the first innings from Nathan Jacobs. So I think learning from the success that they had in their first couple of overs are the Martis.
Just getting their field placements correct here. Another good delivery. That's 3 dot balls in a row for Ajam. Very valuable for Martis now. That run rate dropping quite a bit now. Three more deliveries to go in this over, and it's been very good for Martis thus far. That's an edge, and that's surely out. Brilliant bowling from Ajam. What a valuable over for the Martis, and that's Miller gone for 10.
Yeah, you can see a slow ball from Salman Ajam beating Bruce Miller for the lack of pace and finding the outside edge and carrying to Caden Solomon.
Ball behind by Caden Solomon of Salman Ajam.
This is getting increasingly more difficult now for Paul East. That target of 161 is now looking like Mount Everest. That run right now is going to drop quite a bit after that wicket of Miller. And Philemon, the new batter for Paul East, number 10, making his way to the middle, set to face his first delivery of Ajam. And it's a for dot wicket. 22 for 2.
New batsman is Nico.
The wicketkeeper for Paul East, Nico Fulmon. Another good delivery from Ajam, good line and length from him. Another dot ball, 1 more to go in this over. The umpire just having a quick word there with him.
That's an excellent maiden from Salman Ajam. Not something you get a lot in T20 cricket, but it's excellent over there from the left-arm seamer. He'll definitely be happy with that, and so will the Martis captain, Caden Solomons.
No, most definitely. Wicket maiden, absolutely valuable in the semi-final, especially in the T20. 22 for 2. Full one need to get off the mark, the low on 6. And that's just absolute brilliant bowling from Risto. And it's going to be Delo now on strike.
Into the attack from the Liverpool team is Boafo
Railway. A new bowler here for the Martis, bringing in spin from the north end, the Nederburg end. Good delivery from him. And that run rate really dropping now, 5.3. It's been all Martis thus far.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Paul East know where the next run is coming from. Not really showing any intent here.
They're really struggling at the moment. Railway doing exceptionally well here. 3 dots in a row for him. 22 for 2. Ah, great fielding. Another brilliant delivery from him. This is exceptional from Martis in the field. Going a bit full there, not what he wanted, into a gap.
Poor delivery there from the right arm off. I think he got a bit too excited.
Yeah, he is frustrated.
It'll relieve some of the pressure off Delo. Just faced a lot of dot balls this innings. He'll definitely be trying to attack maybe this last ball of the over and try and get another boundary.
Oh, that's got him. That's brilliant bowling from Geralwe.
Attacked. Ball is looking to attack that last ball in the power play. Unfortunately, stepping across a bit too much. The shot was on with 45 and square leg up. Unfortunately, couldn't execute it.
And that's 26 with a loss of 3 wickets, and it's just looking like Martis is gonna book their spot in the final. Very, very good. A dominant performance from them with bats and ball. And Jacobs coming in at number 5 for Paul East. Can he be the anchor for them to maybe take them over the line here and win this semi-final? End of the over, 26 with a loss of 3. Very good over from the Martis, only 4 off it and getting another wicket.
Nathan Jacobs, who played a spectacular innings in the quarter-final win against Darling, will definitely be looking to emulate that.
Excuse me. And yes, it's Saviwe Nkonzombi bowling spin from the south end, the old stables end. Just getting that away for a quick single.
I think Paul should still try and keep the intent. I think with the spinner in the last over of the power play, they could still, make it a decent power play, although they've lost the 3 wickets. With the 2 guys out, I think they would like to squeeze 1 or 2 boundaries in this last over of the power play.
Bit of an edge on that. And that was his first delivery. He faced Nathan Jacobs. Another good delivery. Good fielding there from the Martis. Wow.
Probably not the shot that was on there from Nathan Jacobs, with the field that is set. Good fielding. Oh no, from a jump there at extra cover. Definitely stopping a boundary.
Restricting them to only a single. And that run rate really falling now, 4.8. Going to be a quick single there for Paul East.
Good running there from Jacobs and Wellington. That's the end of the power play. Paul East are 29 for 3 after 6. Still requiring a further 132 of 84 balls. It's going to be a tough ask, but again, I think the batsmen that they do still have to come with Baron, who can hit a long ball, and Finito Mel as well. They'll still be hopeful for Paul East, but it's looking increasingly more difficult.
It is. They only had 7 runs of the previous 3 overs. It's been very good from the Martis. Holloway now back. It's probably second over. And they can't believe that wasn't given out, but I do believe he got back to ball first. It looks like Holloway's got Fulmon's number.
Bit of a agricultural heave there from Fullimon. And they'll come back for the second.
Another good running. That's 31 for 3. Fulmon yet again on strike 4 on the board for him after facing 6 deliveries. They definitely need to open up here, Paul East, to stand a chance for a successful run chase.
It's tough here against the slower bowlers to get the ball off the wicket. We saw that in the first innings as well with Finito Mel and Cody Adonis. I don't think Taniko Fullimon is necessarily trying to look for boundaries here, and I think they'll definitely need a boundary and over at least to stay on par with this chase.
They're going to steal a single there. A good effort there from Geralwe to field his own ball. 2 more to come. Excuse me, 1 more delivery. And that run rate 4.7. It's getting very, very difficult now for Paul East to make something of this.
Very good there from Nathan Jacobs. I think he's the one that looks a bit more comfortable against the spin.
That brings it into the 7th over. It's 33 for 3. Looks like it's clearing up a bit here overhead at Boland Park. No weather delay to be expected, thankfully. And we've got a bowling change now for the Martis. It's Ryan Girage. Pace from the south end. There's Nathan Jacobs on strike, 2 for 5 for him. Valuable dot ball there for the Martis.
Yeah, one would think that Nathan Jacobs definitely needs to bat the bulk of the innings here for Paul East to get close to this total. Can hit a long ball, strong batter, so they would definitely want him to score the bulk of the runs here.
They need 10 runs and over at this stage now.
Oh, that's very well played from Jacobs. Piercing the gap here at short third man. They'll come back for 2. Good fielding as well here from the Martis here down on the boundary. But that's good intent there from Jacobs.
Very smart shot there. Coming back for 2. And the longer he's in the middle, the more comfortable he'll get. We can expect him to open up later on. This is going to be very close. Directly it would have been out. Good fielding.
Not a bad single there from Paul East, knowing that Philemon would be safe, having the fielder having to throw to the bowler's end makes it a bit more difficult.
Girage now 3 off this over so far for him. Having a look at his field, just getting the placements correct.
Very good running there from Philemon and Jacobs. Need to restrict the dot balls as much as possible and try and get that boundary and over, but as well in between rotating the strike.
Getting difficult now. Good fielding again. Restricting them to a single. 38 for 3.
That is an excellent shot from Danico. Philemon pierces the gap through the covers. That'll race away to the boundary for 4. That's the boundary and over they needed. Gets that the over for 9 runs, and it keeps them on par with the required rate.
That's going to give Pollies a little bit of breathing room, that boundary. And like I said, boundary and over, that's precisely what they need now. 8 off the over. At the end of the 8th over, it's 42 with a loss of 3. And it does look like Philemon and Jacobs will be the anchors for Paul East now in the middle. And looks like it's going to be Nkonzombe from the Nederburg end. Jacobs on strike, 6 runs for him. Philemon on 10. 119 needed to win, 72 deliveries remaining. Going a bit full that time.
Going very slow here with his pace is Nguzombi. I think bowling it into the wicket will probably be a better option, you know, getting the ball to turn and stick as well with the two pace off the wicket.
Going full again.
So this is not great bowling here. He's getting away with it, fortunately for himself, but I think if he's going to continue with this full toss ploy, it might end up in this over becoming very expensive.
That's a bit better there. Oh, no, good fielding
from what it looks to be Ken Fudiker here at extra cover. But good for Paul East here, just rotating the strike, hoping that they will get that boundary in the over to keep up with that required run rate.
That's wide. Oh, that's not a good delivery from Gunzombi.
He's struggling here is the bowler, and can't really think of any reason why he should be struggling. Don't think the field is as wet as it was earlier, and yeah.
Going full again into a gap.
They'll definitely have to come back for two here. Or that's the difference so far with the running between Martis and Paul East. Martis were running two there. Paul East only settling for one.
It just feels like Paul East is playing it safe now, looking for boundaries rather than running twos. In the air. Going to be another single.
This has it hasn't been a great over from Guzombi, but fortunately for him, he's gotten away with a lot of bad balls that he's bowled. But Paul East will definitely be trying to get that boundary now of this over, of the last ball. And it is another wide.
That's really not good from him, is it?
He's struggling a lot here, is Guzombi, as that brings up the 50 for Paul East of in the 9th over. And that's not out.
Brings into the over. It's our scoreboard says it's 50 with a loss of 3. Excuse me, 49. With the loss of 3. We're just waiting for the scorers to update the score here for us. And yes, it's 49 for 3. And Jaraj to bowl his second over. This is the 10th over. We're about halfway through this innings, and it's just out of reach here for Paul East.
Oh, that is poor fielding.
Yeah, that's really poor, isn't it? And that's the 50.
It's a good start to the over for Paul East, picking up the boundary. Nathan Jacobs will definitely now be trying to target this over as an over that they could begin their momentum.
108 needed to win, 65 deliveries remaining. And that boundary will definitely help them with their run chase now. That run rate steadily increasing. That's going to be a quick single. Good running. 54 for 3. Run rate couldn't be 5.8.
No, I think they'll definitely be trying to increase their run rate. That'll obviously just also result in the rate required also just dropping a bit. Shot.
Oh, that's a good shot into a gap. That should be 2.
Very good fielding, quick to the ball. All the Martis fielders. So it makes a massive difference if you run quickly towards the ball. Makes the batters think twice if they want to take that second run. But so far, good start to over 6 of the first 3 balls. I think Paul East would love another boundary here. It's one straight down the ground to long off, and they're coming back for 2. Very good running. That's much better from Paul East.
That was very good running from Filliman and Jacobs, and this over is definitely going to help them now. The run rate increasing now. 13 of 15 for Filliman, Jacobs 16 of 15. It's 57 with a loss of 3. Good running again.
9 of the over so far, so it's a good over. Keeping up with that required run rate.
J. Raj is a bit expensive.
He's giving the Paul East team a bit of a sniff here with these first 2 overs. Oh, that's very well played from Nico Filliman. Got crammed for room, played it between the keeper and short third man, and it goes for 4. The over going for 13, and the run rate has dropped below 10 again now for Paul East, which is a good sign for them.
Yeah, this is Paul East now really getting back into this match. Very good over for them. And it looks like we're going to have a bowling change. Kent Goedeke looks like he's going to bowl. No, excuse me, it doesn't look like it. He was just drying up the ball. Nkonzombi back into the bowling attack, bowling his 3rd over. Filliman Jacobs looks very comfortable in the middle. Both of them on 17, both of them faced 16 deliveries thus far. Very good shot. That's got to be 2. Good running.
Very good running here from Paul East. Looks like the momentum is starting to shift a bit here for Paul East. Martis will definitely have to be on their toes here, and I think this it's a very big over for Nkonzombi. You said his first 2 overs might not have conceded a lot of runs, but bowling wasn't great because he bowled a lot of full tosses like he just did there. I think if he keeps bowling them, it's about a matter of time before the Paul East batters try and clear the boundary.
Paul East is piling up the runs now. But again, boundary and over, that's definitely what they need. Oh, brilliant shot. Only a single though.
I think if the Nico Filliman stood still there, he would have got that in a proper base and could have maybe put it over the boundary. But nevertheless, again, a lot of full tosses being bowled here. Good there from Nathan Jacobs. He's rotating the strike now. The run is back to 10 and over. But I think the Paul East team is looking a lot more comfortable against the seam as well from the Martis in the spin.
Oh, that's a brilliant shot.
Good shot, well fielded there from Palika, the deep square leg boundary.
Last ball of the over. 6 off it. Good fielding there from Nkonzombi to bring the into the over.
It's the first good ball for the over, and it's the only one that's been a dot. So yeah, Paul East after that expensive over from J-Raj. Definitely would have liked to have another big over, but fortunately the spin, like we said, the slow bowlers are a lot more difficult to get rid of, and it looks now that Kin Khudika is coming into the attack with his leg spin. Leg spinners could bowl the odd bad ball, so I think Paul East will also definitely be looking to target him. Oh, it's Jason Muirhead, I apologise.
Paul East will feel a bit more confident in the ability in the middle. 93 needed, 54 deliveries remaining. We're looking for 2, nothing to be had there, only a single. 69 for 3. Second ball. And that's a wide, and that's very valuable there for Paul East. They're still in this.
Ooh, it's a very tight call there from the umpire.
Almost seems like it cut the line.
Good running there from Folimon. Colin Jacobs for the quick single.
This partnership is building. 54. Very good from these two. Really fighting for a successful run chase.
Good fielding there, the deep square leg boundary from Ajam. Thing is with these bowlers there, Paul East just need to target an over or a bowler where they try and push the accelerator. Oh, that is an absolute brilliant catch from your head.
Oh my goodness, what a unbelievable catch. I thought he played it onto the pitch. Jacobs gone 22 of 23 deliveries, 72 for 4. And that's going to help Martis now, and now the scale has edged towards him again. Very, very good there from Muirhead. Paul is now on the back foot yet again. Giovanni Baron coming in at number 6. Of course, the resident G-Bet Rocks player made his debut earlier the year in the 4-day cup. Such a talent. He can have a go at the bat. Excuse me, have a go with the bat. So 72 for 4. 161 is the target. Last ball of the over. That's a good shot to get off the mark there for a single.
Yeah, Baron can hit a long ball, so again, there is still a bit of hope here for Paul East. It's looking ever so slim after each over that's being bowled. So I do think that they will definitely be looking for Baron to hit a few lusty blows and try and get them closer to that target.
So 8 left, 88 needed, so that is about 11 and over, so they need boundaries. And who's going to book their place in the final? Of course, the winner of this semi-final will play against either Paul Cricket Club or Robertson, and that match is scheduled to start at 1:30 right here at Boland Park. And Just a dead ball there.
How well was that to your attack from the ball?
Just getting his marker set. Another quick single, very good there from Baron. One just feels one more wicket, and that would be Martis in the final.
Yeah, I think Finito Mel is still left in the shed. I think he will probably be their last hope. So, yeah, but with the run rate that is creeping up, it's looking increasingly more difficult for Paul East. Good running here from Baron. Coming back for the second.
Very good running. 76 on the board now. So that's 85 needed, 46 deliveries remaining. They need a boundary or a 4 or 6. Straight down the ground.
Good intent here from Philemon. Looking for the boundary option.
They just can't find the gap. Seems like it. Straight towards a fielder on the boundary. Swing and a miss. Very good delivery there.
I think Baron is definitely not going to die wondering here. He'll definitely be looking for those big shots, realizing that his team does need it. Turning a bit too much there, missing leg stump.
Umpire shook his head. The choir, he got the choir going. One more delivery to go. It's a very good over from Galalwe. Only 4 off it. And make that 5. End of the over. 78 for 4. This next over will be so important for Paul East, one feels. $83 needed, 42 deliveries remaining. Run rate currently on 6. They require 11.9 and over now. And Moorhead to bowl his second over of the semi-final. Is 1 for 5. Of course, taking that wicket of Jacobs.
Oh, Giovanna Baron definitely felt like he missed out there. Should have deposited that one onto the banks. Rank full toss there from your head.
And a single, 79 for 4. 12 runs and over needed now. Another quick single. They should be looking for boundary. They need to open up here, Paul East. That run rate is just increasing a lot.
Good shot there from Baron. They're definitely trying to push him for 2. And they're coming back for the second. And a very good running there from Baron.
Very good running from him. 82 for 4. So that's 79 now needed to win. 12.2 is required, an over. Appealing to the square leg umpire.
Stumping there from Karen Solomons. You can see, can't fault the intent here from Baron. He's trying to get the boundaries. Muirhead is bowling it into a difficult channel here.
Oh, that's
And
a
that
massive.
Is it going all the way? Yes, it is.
What a brilliant shot there from Giovanna Baron. That's something that Paul East so desperately needed.
he is probably the one batsman you feel in this team now that is left for Paul East that can bring them close to that total, and with shots like that, the game could become very interesting if he stays in for long. He hits one, it's a point boundary. They'll come back for the second. Very good running.
Brilliant running from them. Another 2.
Brings that run rate down, that required run rate down to just under 12.
And that was 12 of the over. Precisely what they needed. 71 needed, 36 deliveries remaining, only 6 more overs, of course.
Back into the attack is Ajam from the Boland.
Ajah back to bowl for the Martis, looking to get a wicket. Very good. Exceptional figures here for him. 2 overs gone, 2 for 6, 1 maiden.
Oh, it's very well bowled.
Oh, they're going to steal a quick run there.
It's unlucky.
That's a bye.
Yeah, you think the battle between Ajam and Baron will be a very important one in the context of this game. If Baron can get them on top of Ajam, it could bode well for Paul East.
Baron looking very intent on getting another maximum here.
Slides one onto the pads. Changing his pace very well is Ajam. Not giving the batters any pace to work with.
No, not at all. He's going a bit slow, isn't he? 92 for 4. 1 by, 1 leg by. And you can see on the scoreboard there, 69 needed to win. Oh, that's a very good delivery from him.
I think he's definitely bowling 80% of his balls in the second spell will be slow balls.
Run back on strike, 14 of 11 for him. Philemon 26 of 25. 93 for 4.
Good. This is very good change of pace bowling here from poor fielding there from David Christie. That should have never been 2. He got to the ball quickly. It's just a poor throw.
Yeah, and the keeper didn't get enough glove on that ball. 1 by, 1 leg by, a single and a double so far in this over. 2 more deliveries to go. But his figures is looking exceptional. 2 for 9.
Oh, that's well played from Baron. Straying down the leg side is Ajam, and just had to beat the fielder at short 45.
And that's going to help them. 62 needed, 31 deliveries remaining. It's still possible for Paul East. 1 big, massive over is needed. 62 needed, 31 remaining. Very good running, a quick run. And that's 100 up there for Paul East after 96 deliveries. 9 boundaries, 8 fours and 1 6. 10 off that over. Again, a very good over there for Paul East.
Paul East will definitely be looking now with a jump 1 over left. And it looks like Jairaj will be coming from the from the old stables end, I think Baron will definitely be targeting the next couple of overs. I think a 6 and over will help the Paul East team immensely in his last 5 overs.
Good delivery.
Yeah, I think the Martis bowlers are going to take a lot of pace off now. They don't want to give pace on to Baron because he'll just stand still and swing through the line. So now trying to make his own pace to get the balls away.
Into a gap.
Good shot.
So
coming back
for 2. Oh, bit of miscommunication there.
And
That's out.
Philemon went straight away. Unfortunately, he ran to the danger end and just wasn't quick enough. It's good fielding there from Martis.
Very good fielding. Got a good arm on him. And yeah, one just feels that's the end for Paul East.
And I think as long as Baron is there, they'll still have a bit of hope. And I think the new batsman will just have to feed Baron on strike.
$100 for 5. And it's going to be Roger Capito, the new batter for Paul East, making his way to the middle. Excuse me, it's 101 for 4. Philemon gone for 26 off 25. Baron still there. He's got 22 off 16. Two balls gone in this over. 60 runs needed from 28 deliveries. The question is, can they do it? Baron on strike.
That is absolutely clubbed from Baron. 1 bounce 4 into the boundary.
And that's going to help them out a lot now, Paul East. What a magnificent shot from him. 105 for 5. 56 runs needed. 27 deliveries remaining. And that's what Paul East needs now. They need a lot of boundaries.
Oh,
Bit of an edge.
it's another
Oh,
one.
And
Raj has been expensive all day. And he's continuing to be expensive. And at a great crucial time here for Paul East.
that's brilliant. Paul East now all of a sudden back in it. 52 needed, 26 to go. They're definitely edging closer. We're around 30 of 18. Kipero yet to get it on strike. And the Paul East faithful making their voices heard, very vocal in the stands. 109 for 5. And like you said, Gerard's very expensive today. 2.4 overs. He's been bowling north for 31. Make that north for 30.
Oh, they come back for 2. Very good running.
Oh my goodness. It just seems like there's a lapse in concentration now from the Martis. 50 needed, 25 deliveries remaining. That's 2 a ball. Is this going to go down to the wire?
As long as Baron is still in the crease, they'll definitely feel like they've got a chance to Paul East. And he hits another
brilliant.
one for 4. Is it going all the way to the boundary? Yes, it is.
Oh, brilliant from Baron.
I said he's the one man that can save this game for Paul East. And at the moment, he's doing it single-handedly.
Oh, that's brilliant. And I wanted to mention that we're on a Nelson, but, you know, commentators curse and all that. 115 for 5. 46 needed, 24 remaining.
This is a very big over here. We've seen him struggle the whole day with his full tosses. I think if he's going to bowl a couple in the full tosses in this over, it could cost Martis.
Capito, he should just go for a single, get Baron back on strike.
Yeah, definitely. I think his job will definitely be just to get a single. If he sneaks a boundary, they'll be happy. But I think his main goal in this partnership is to get Giovanni Baron on strike.
And it looks like he's going to be in Gonzombi.
Who struggled today with his full tosses, but this is where he needs to come in the clutch, and he starts with a wide.
That's not what Martis needs right now, is a wide and an extra ball. Oh, that's a magnificent shot. There's a man underneath it, and he'll take it. And it's
poor
gone.
batting from Paul East. Didn't need to. All he needed to do was get a single and get Giovanni Baron on strike.
And he's out for the duck. That was not intelligent batting at all. Yeah, that's Kipero gone for a duck. Baron still in the middle. That's a big talking point there. And that's Nkonzombi's first wicket of this semi-final. 45 runs needed, 24 deliveries remaining. And Boyson, the new batter for Paul East. My goodness. What was he thinking with that shot? And Boyson on strike. And one do believe that Baron just told him to take the single, get me on strike. 45 needed, 23 remaining. Again, he's trying to go for the boundary there.
I think they just need to tap one, get Giovanni Baron on strike.
I don't know what's going. Why are they going for the boundaries? Baron has shown himself to be the big hitter.
That's much better from. Oh, that is a great shot.
That should be two. Oh, that's some good running there from Boyson and Baron.
Won't mind them running twos as long as they keep the scoreboard ticking. Giovanni Baron will definitely be looking to attack the seamers from the other end.
118 for 6.
That is wow. That is wide. Yes. Understand the tactic here from Ngozombi, but I feel like he can adjust it with the field that he's got out. Don't necessarily understand why he's going that wide outside off.
I agree.
Oh yes, mis-stumping from Caden Solomons.
Oh, wow.
But they'll take the dot either way, well, Martis.
These dot balls for Martis are worth their weight in gold at this moment. Oh, very good delivery.
I think, like I said, yes, they would like to get Giovanni Baron on strike, but the slower pace bowlers are a bit difficult to get off the square. Don't think that was the smartest single there from Paul East.
Not at all. End of the over, 120 for 6. Only 5 of the over, very good from Nkonzombi. And yeah, Nkonzombi finished his bowling spell for the day. 4 overs gone, 1 for 21. No boundaries conceded and 4 wides bowled.
This is a very big over here for Paul East. If they can get a 20-run over before the final over, it will be a very big step for them in chasing down this This total of 161.
And just for comparison, at this stage of the match, Martis were 140 with a loss of 3 wickets.
I think this is the over they probably want to attack.
Yes,
it's a good start. Looks like they'll be coming back for 2.
Does look like it.
Very good running. Very good running.
Very good.
They'll need to keep running 2s or get boundaries. Well, Paul East.
39 needed, 17 remaining. Railway, second ball of the over to Boyson. And that's only going to be a single, surely. Baron was looking for the double. And finally, for Paul East, Baron is on strike.
Yeah, that's not a bad single. I think with 4 balls left, if you could get another 10 runs in the over, Paul East will be smiling.
38 needed, 16 to go.
Very well bowled. Bowling it away from the arc where he wants to be hitting is obviously to the leg side.
Only a 2. And the Paul East fans just got a bit quieter now. Oh, that's a very good shot.
Cracking shot, but it'll only be a single. I think he thought it was a 4 and decided not to run the first run hard.
I thought he connected with that a bit better.
2 balls left in this over.
They need a 6. They really need a 6.
It's a good shot. Will they be coming back with 2 now? 2 well struck from Baron.
Good fielding from Martis. Good bowling from Railway.
Yeah, it's been a very good bowling, very good over here from Railway. Bowling to his field, not letting the batters get underneath the ball. That is
that's a good shot.
Is that going to go for 4? No, it's not. Outfield is a bit slow from the rain.
Came back for 2. End of the over, 128 for 6.
This penultimate over will be a very big over, and you would feel Salman Ajam would be the one bowling it, and it is Salman Ajam with his last over.
Railway ends his bowling spell with 1 for 21, only 1 boundary conceded, and that was a 4. Penultimate over, and this is very important now for Pollies. They really need to keep their composure. Martis, they will be looking to make no mistakes in the field. 33 runs needed, 12 deliveries remaining. This is to book a place in the inaugural Gold Rush Boland Super League final. And it's going to be Ajam. And his bowling figures is looking exceptionally well. 3 overs gone, 1 for 14. Excuse me, 2 for 14. Oh, that's a massive shot.
And it's 6.
That's 6, and that's definitely what they needed right there.
Baron is the man they need on strike.
This is getting exciting.
Well, the fielder says it's a 4. The umpire already signaled 6.
Oh man, what's going on here? He's got to change his decision. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Wow, contentious decision right there. Baron won't be too happy with that. 29 needed, 11 balls to go. Swing him in, they got a sealer on. Good running. 28 needed, 10 deliveries remaining. 133 for 6. Can Boyson get a boundary here? They need a boundary so desperately now, Paul East. 133 for 6. And just
don't mind that single. They're going to come back for the second.
Oh, this is good running. Oh, very good running from Boyson.
Coming back for the second is
valuable.
I think they would love another boundary. They would love a 6, would Paul East.
27 needed, 9 to go.
Needing 3 runs of ball here, Paul East.
Oh, that's in the
Picks
air.
it up, and that's going to be caught.
Oh,
Oh no!
he
David
dropped it.
Christie drops an absolute sitter.
Oh my goodness.
We saw the drop catch that cost Paul East quite a bit in the first innings. Well, that drop catch
Wow.
cost Martis.
They just dropped the trophy. Oh my goodness. 25 needed. 8 deliveries to go. Boyson on strike. He got a second lease at life now. He's got to feel confident. A jump.
It's well bowled from a jump.
Very well bowled indeed.
It's been a good over so far from Majam. Baron will definitely be trying to hit a boundary of this last ball. There'll still be a tough last over to whoever will bowl it. You have to think it's either Risto or J Raj.
24 of 7 is needed. It is possible. Baron on strike. A 6 to keep them in this tournament.
Looks like a field change here for Majam, bringing sweeper up, moving his short third man to short fine leg, and another deep square. So he'll definitely be looking to go straight here. Will Ajam, or it could be a double bluff, and he might throw one wide outside off. And that is picked up, and that'll be 4. Or is it 6? It's 4.
And it's 20 needed of the last over. Wow.
This is going to be an interesting last over, especially with the other 2 bowlers that are in contention to bowl this over, not necessarily bowling at their best today. And it looks like it'll be Daniel Risto to bowl the last over.
This is interesting. This is really interesting. Ajam finishes his bowling spell. 2 for 26. 3 boundaries considered. That was all 4s. 3 wides. Last over 141. 20 of 6 is needed here for Paul East to get into the final.
2 boundaries in the early stages, 2 sixes in the early stage of this over could change the whole game here for Paul East. But you would think that Boyson would need to get Baran on strike. Risto.
So, to advance to the finals, Paul East in 20 of the last over.
Wow, this is.
By Daniel Risto from the South End.
And Risto, well, 2 overs 15 conceded.
He would take 50 now of this last over. It means they will still win this game.
Boyson on strike. Oh, they're sealing a run. Oh, very good.
Awareness there from Baran, realizing that he needs to be on strike to win the game here for Paul East.
19 needed, 5 to go.
And I think if Risto bowls that ball to Baran, it might end up on the banks here at Boland Park. It was in the slot, just probably the bad option from Boyson.
Why do you bowl?
I think he's got a ball. He's got a ball in the block hole here, or pace off. He hits that quite hard. Are they going to come back for it? They have to run back.
They have to go. Oh, they're going to bunt. Oh, no.
That's a terrible throw. Game's still on here.
They almost crash into each other.
2 sixes will change this game very quickly here in Paul East's favour.
17 needed, 4 deliveries remaining. It's 144 for 6.
Baran playing an outstanding knock here. Whether the outcome of the game is Paul East winning or losing, can't fault his effort here with the bat.
No, he can't. It just feels that Paul East is 1 over too short.
Oh, that's
the game.
That
should be. That's Baran gone for.
A well played 47.
Oh, yes, yeah, 47. He was so close to his 50. 47 of 27.
That's the end of Johanna Baron. He made 47.
18 of 3 needed. unlucky. That means they need a 6 a ball now. And it just looks like Martis is in the final of the inaugural Gold Rush Boland Super League. And it's going to be Cody Adonis.
With the improbable task of trying to hit 3 sixes of the last 3 balls here. Daniel Ruster would just like to keep his foot behind the line here, or not bowl a 5 wides. And he should seal the game here for Martis. With the run rate required being 36. It's tough here for Cody Adonis, who bowled really well today, I think. Is going to definitely have to pull a rabbit out of the hat here for Paul East. Oh, excellent bowling from Rusto, and that's the game.
That is the game, and that...
As long as he keeps his foot behind the line in the next 2 balls.
Yeah.
But a valiant effort from Paul East. They looked dead and buried at one stage, but an excellent innings from Giovanna Baron brought them back into the game. Can't fault their fight at all. Nico Philemon also, as well as Boyson, were very good supporting roles.
And that is the ball game. One would expect Martis in the final. 17 of 1.
I think Martis will also not necessarily be happy with their fielding at times today in this first game. A couple of drop catches, bit of misfields, and the pressure obviously can get a bit extreme for these young guys. And I think in the final, a lot of this team has won a varsity cup, so they've got experience in big games. So they will still look to be. Oh, it's a very good shot to end.
That is a very good shot to end.
And another slipped. And they'll come back and they'll stay for 1, and that's the end of the game.
That's the game, and that is Martis in the final. The first finalists of the Gold Rush Boland Super League, and they would play either Paul Cricket Club or Robertson. And that match is set to start at 13:30. But what a match that was. Martis exceptional with the bat and the ball early on in this innings. Very good from Baron, and Paul is scratching and claw to get a successful run chase, but just too short. Martis won by 15 runs, and that's them in the final. And from us, any last words there?
Yeah, I think it was a very good game. Martis just, I think the quality of their fielding and their running between the wickets was the difference in this game. I think if Paul East ran a bit better in their first couple of overs, they might have gotten a lot closer. But other than that, it was a good game all around.
Oh, brilliant. And stay tuned. We'll see you at 1 o'clock for the second semi-final between Paul and Robertson. And that's from us here for now.
2. Testing, testing. 1, 2. Good afternoon and welcome to Boland Park for the second of two semi-finals of the Gold Rush Boland Super League. Earlier, Martis secured the place in the final, which will take place later tonight, right here at Boland Park. Joining me in the middle is the match referee, along with Paul Captain, Wayland September, as well as Robertson's Jupiter Hop. Paul being the home captain, or Wayland being the home captain, will toss and Jupiter will call. No is the call, and it's a yes, which means Paul have won the toss. Wayland, wat gaan julle maak?
Ons gaan eerste bal.
Wat is de reden daarvoor?
Ons voel net, ons laatste paar games zijn zo goed. En ons gaan maar weer mijn plan.
Wat 'n impak het die bewolkte toestande en die reën van gister op julle besluit gehad?
Niet veel, nie. Ons zal in elk geval gezegd zitten. So, ons voel net, ons kan enige total downsize.
Kom ons gaan gou terug na donderdag aand. Paul needing 5 of 1 en toe besluit left-handed Wellington September batting right-handed dat hy weer gaan links wees. Switch it, I hear is een van jou favorite shots.
Only when needed. It's my favorite shot. Otherwise, just a bit of luck there. Going out for the game. That was it.
Play well, Wayland, thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Two. Jupiter, wat zou jullie gemaakt het als jullie lood gewen het?
Ons sou aanvanklik gebed het. Ek dink ons hou by wat werk. Op die einde van die dag doen ons goed om eerste te bed, soos hou by wat werk.
Wat is jouw indrukke as kaptein van Robertson van die Gold Rush Boland Superliga tot dusver?
Ek dink dit is 'n geleentheid waar die jonger manne kan deurkom, waar dit 'n platform vir is om te wys wat in hulle steek. Ek dink dit is ons wat mos nou maar die underdog is. Hier's 'n paar groot name, maar op die einde van die dag staan ons vir niemand terug. Ons stiek by mekaar en ons bly so kalm as moontlik in daai kritieke oomblikke.
Vanaand 6:30 speel Martis in die final. Speel dit in Parel of speel dit in Robertson?
Wel, op die einde van die dag sal ons maar kyk tussen hierdie game. Ek dink ons gaan so ver voor ek dink. Op die einde van die dag ons speel nou teen Parel. Dat is die job at the end. So ons gaan execute en ons gaan mekaar back tot die laaste bal op die laaste loopie gekry word.
There we have it. News from the middle. It's the Gold Rush Boland Super League second semi-final. Back to the commentators.